Hello, everyone. I want to speak to you today on the. It's about the spirit heaviness. A lot of people don't realize that spirit heaviness causes depression, anxiety. Um, it's the reason for people to feel lonely, okay, and feel despair. Maybe long term of grieving after loss of a loved one. So this is the thing I want to speak to you today. Um, I'm gonna tell you some personal experience right now. But I've gone through this, and I lost a mother, and I was in depression for 2 years. And that's a long time. You see, in psychology, they says over a year is abnormal. Yeah, 2 years. I remember crying myself to sleep. We had a very close relationship. I didn't know the thing that I know today about what causes a lot of depression. Um, so those of you who may be depressed, maybe going through some, maybe boyfriend, girlfriend left you, maybe you separated from your husband, maybe you don't know what to do, maybe you just feel so sorry for yourself right now, maybe you're going through sorrow and grief, a lot of emotions, and maybe you're very, very emotional, maybe you're crying excessively. um, I would tell you that things not as they appear always, okay? Meaning that um, after some time, after I lost my mother, I went to school, and took a lot of psychology classes. And psychology classes does not help you when it comes to the real deal, okay? But what helped me was God, okay? He showed me what was really causing my depression. I remember being home, and I was feeling real good. I remember being uppity, and all of a sudden, I started feeling this heaviness, and I started slumping and slumping and slumping. Then I started feeling down and feeling sorry for myself, and started feeling anxious. And I was wondering, wait a minute, it dawned on me. I was feeling real good just a minute ago. I'm all of a sudden feeling down. And I realized it was something that felt real heavy on my head. Guys, the spirit of heaviness. It's a spirit. Okay, this is what's called spirit of heaviness, spirit of depression, spirit of despair. It is like an invisible being on top of your head and causing you to slump over and fall down. Yeah, it's like a rock. Can you imagine a big old boulder being on top of your head? And of course, it's too hard for you to. It's hard for you to lift your head up, or even a big old cat being on top of your head. But the spirit of heaviness, that's what it is. It's an evil spirit being on top of your head, literally. But you don't see it because it's invisible. But if you saw it manifest, you would actually see a literal cat or dog or snake being on top of your head. Let me tell you what it does. Think of a snake. Think of a long snake. I think of being coiled up, just coiled up like that, okay? I think of being on top of your head. Now this is serious now, but I'm gonna teach you something that you don't know. Think of it being coiled up on top of your head, and it's pushing down on you. This will cause depression. This will cause a person to feel sorry for themselves. This will cause people to feel down. It's a spirit. It is an evil spirit. Okay? So the way to catch it is this. Pay attention to your emotions. Pay attention to how you are feeling. See, when we go on emotions, we're going on the wrong thing. Just seriously, because the devil would deal with those emotions, okay? So there's a lot of split ups in marriages because people don't know how to deal with, when they don't realize where a lot of emotions come from. But the devil wants you to get in your feelings, okay? He wants you to go on what you feel, not on what you know. Because when he can get in your feelings, then he got you, So that's why when you feel this, when you feel yourself going down, and you feel this, you feel despair and a heaviness, and you're grieving, and you moaning, and you also, oh, poor me, why me, and this happened to me, that mean, that mean. So what it is, it's all about, you're making it about self, okay? But yes, if it's happening to you, yeah, I understand. But you have to realize why it's happening and where it's happening, where it's coming from. So you have to know it's come from Satan. Okay, that he's the culprit. He comes to steal your joy. Okay, he's the culprit. So he puts that pressure. He sends one of his minions to put that pressure on you to make you feel down. You ever see people like in this walking, and they always have their head down when they walking because they feel, it shows that they don't feel good, but they don't have the it maybe feel lack of confidence, or, we don't want to be haughty, okay? You don't want to feel prideful because, um, because, being prideful is not a good thing, okay? Because it's pride comes before the fall. So you don't want to be about self so much. We don't be about God, about Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ. So he wants you to feel confident, but this feel be confident in him, knowing that he can provide, knowing he can take us through, knowing he's our strength, okay? So let's have that confidence in God, okay? Not so much confidence in self, because you put so much confidence in self, pride builds up, okay? That's why it's important to have communion every day. That's why it's important to get in your word every day and to seek Yeshua every day, because you don't want to feel haughty and like you all this. I mean, he's all that, okay? So that spirit heaviness, this is how you get rid of it, okay? I said I'm a teacher. What you do, you get your right hand, which is an anointing hand, and you feel down. You just say, in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, devil, you get off of me. You flee. And you know what? And if you real intuitive, I'm not intuitive, but if you were in tune and able discernment, you could feel that presence leave you. Yeah, it's a literal presence. You could see spirits are tangible. You could feel them. You could literally feel that presence leave, and you tell it to go, flee to the nearest tree. Tell it flee to the feet of Yeshua HaMashiach. But Lord, just flee, and then tell it never to return in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ. Never return. And you know what? Think about it. If a spider was on you, you'd be shooting that thing off. You'd be and you'll kill it. Well, you know what? When you feel down, depressed, what you gonna do about it? You just let that devil stay on you, on your head, and this will be on your head. If you feel down, believe me, it's just putting pressure right there. Okay? So do not put up with it. Get mad at the devil. You watched the movie called War Room? When she finally stood up, she went and cleaned that closet out. And she went in there and she says, devil, you will not have control of it no more. Because she got mad at the devil. See, we're supposed to get mad at the devil. You don't get mad at your spouse. You don't take it out on your children. You don't take it out on the cat and the dog and the hog and all them. You don't take it out on others. You take it out on the enemy. The enemy is Satan. It's the devil. He's your enemy. It's time to battle. It's time to go to war. It's time to take back what the devil stole. Take your peace back. You know what? Take your joy back. Take what the cankerworm and palmerworm have stolen and taken from you, as Joel 2:25 talks about. Take it back. You say, devil, no more. You foul spirit from hell, no more. Okay? Take your children back. How do you take your children back? You go get on your knees and pray for them. And you tell that devil no. Because plus you stand on the promises of God. He said he would deliver the seed of the righteous. If you right with God and you got children, he will deliver your seed, but you have to get really right with the Lord. And you pray your children in so they can get right with the Lord. That's how you do it. You go to battle. Spiritual battle praying. Okay? Maybe some of you feel insomnia. Maybe you feel like it's hard for you to sleep. And when I remember a time where I was having a lot of bad dreams, just terrible dreams, and I was afraid of going to sleep because I might have another bad dream. I tell you what helped me overcome that was singing gospel songs. Yeah. So if you have insomnia, you put on gospel music and you sing gospel songs as you fall asleep. And ask God to give you peace. I pray, you know what? Just ask for that peace that surpasses all understanding. The Bible says you have not because you ask not. You know what? It's about everything I ask God for. He has given to me, or He has shown me that He will give it to me. So that's why you ask. But if you but if you all caught up in sin, people, God don't hear the prayers of the unrighteous. He hears the prayers of the righteous. So if you fornicating, commit adultery, you are you have not repented. God is not hearing. You have unforgiveness in your heart. God is not hearing your prayers. And yeah, then you really might be saying, "Oh, woe to me," because woe to you because you're not being obedient. But you say, "Well, it's hard. It's not easy as you say." Guys, it is hard. He said His way is easy. His way is easy. Obeying the 10 Commandments is really not hard at all. It's really not. Just do it. And if you have a deliverance, if you need deliverance, like if you're addicted to maybe alcohol, or cigarettes, or sex, or if you're addicted to that, then I can understand. Then you need to call upon Him to help you, deliver you, because He will. I've been in a situation like that before, but He had to call upon Him for Him to deliver me out of something. Okay, so God will deliver you if you ask Him. But you have to make your mind up that no matter what, you're going to live for Him, and that you're going to depend on Him to deliver you. So your heart have to be made up. Your mind have to be made up. Because God knows those who are playing games with Him. He's not, He's a smart God. He's smart enough to make us from head to toe, inside out, and create a beautiful world. Come on now. You can't play games with God. He knows you. Can't play games with Him, so get right. Get right, okay? He loves you. Yeshua died for us, guys. He died for us. He don't want none to perish. He don't want none to go through the fires of hell. He don't. This is not to put fear in you. But if you do not have Him, then you'll be tormented, and you'll be surrounded by fear all the time. But the fear does not come from God. It doesn't come from Yeshua. It comes from Satan. He is the spirit of fear. Satan is that spirit of fear. Okay? So it's important to live righteous. Live righteous. Get rid of your mini skirts, women, and your weave in your head. And get rid of all these things that doesn't please the Lord. But call upon Him. He will help you. Yes, it's hard on your own because He don't want to do it. He don't want you to do it on your own. He wants to do it. He wants to do the work so He can get the glory. If you do all the work, how does He get the glory? He wants to do the work. But you have to depend on Him to do the work. You have to give Him you so He can do the work. You have to surrender all. Say, Lord, okay, create in me a clean heart. Renew right spirit in me. Lord, do thy will. Let thy will be done. Surrender. I surrender all, Lord. I surrender to you. Have your way in me. It doesn't mean that you don't give it any put in any effort. It doesn't mean that at all. It just means that when the old boyfriend calls you, you have to say, want a booty call, so to speak. No, you know what? I'm living for Christ now. No more booty calls. No more one night stands. No more tipping in. No more cheating on your wife, or if you're doing that, yeah, just say no. So yes, yes, he said faith without works is dead. Yes, we give it to Yeshua what he can do, but we have to put effort in ourselves to want to do the right thing and to do the right thing. We see that we trying, then yes, did he see how serious we are? Then okay. If you can say no to what you used to do, then God can take it for credit. Say, okay, okay, I see this person is serious. I see that their heart is changing toward me, so now I can go ahead and step in. My mama used to say, you make one step, God make two. So he see you trying, then he'll take it forward. Then you do, and that's how it works. It's relationship. It's working together. Okay? But he does the work through you. You'll do the work when it comes to other people coming in. You have to separate yourself from people. Stop talking in certain ways. Stop doing things you used to do. So yes, it's effort. It's effort. So that's how it works. So you feel sorry for yourself. Ask yourself, am I obeying the commandments of God? Am I doing, if I really dedicate my life to the Lord, if there's any things in my life that's hard for me, I cannot get rid of on my own, and it has a stronghold, has a hold upon me, then you ask the Lord, I can stop these things, but Lord, this is one thing that has a stronghold I cannot do on my own. I need you. I need you, Lord. Please help me. And I really want this so bad, but I need help, Lord. So I call upon you, for you says, I have not because I ask not. So Lord, I'm asking you to help me, to renew the right spirit in me, and I just cry, and I just humble myself, and I just wait on you, Lord. But please make it quick, because I really want to do this. I really want this out of my life right now. So you just call upon him so he can save you. You don't be caught up in these last days into sin. You want to get rid of all the junk now. Now is the time to get rid of it. Okay? Now is the time to get rid of those evil spirits out of your life. Get rid of the spirit of self-pity and despair and depression and anxiety and even aggression. Are you mad at people? Do you get mad at your children for no reason at all? But it's a spirit of anger. Okay? You have to ask yourself. I remember, I'll share this with you. The person told me I nagged all the time, and I did not believe him until the Lord allowed me to hear myself nag. It was terrible. And I appreciate the Lord allowing me to hear myself. You know, it's like an echo. It's like, it's going in my mouth, and I'm like, ooh, I can understand myself. So a lot of women out there, if you are told that you nag, you might just do, and you might not realize it. Ask the Lord, let you hear yourself. Record yourself, actually. Start recording yourself, and then replay it back, and let you hear yourself, and make a decision to never do it again. I made a decision that I was never going to do it again, and it brought peace in the situation. It takes one person to bring peace in a relationship. When you decide not to argue, when you decide that you're going to make the change, and not putting that on the other person to do so, you do it yourself. Then once you do it, it's easy. The other person automatically changes, because they see now that you're not going to argue with them. They see now that we had to talk to the wall or talk to the hand. Okay? You know what I say? Talk to the hand. It means that I'm not hearing it. And you try to mature to grow up. Say, I'm not doing it anymore. I want peace. You know, men love peace. That's why some men love going to work, because they feel like they have no peace at home. And if you're a woman that nag and complain all the time, he's not going to want to be around you, because he wants peace. Yeah, he wants peace. He don't want you to my, oh, poor me, what you ain't doing for me, and this and that and that and that. He don't want to hear all that. And man, when he goes to work, works a full day, and maybe you're working too, that's good. But when he come home, he do not want to hear complaining and talking about other people. A man does not want to hear gossip. You know, a man don't. Some men gossip more than women, I see, but usually men do not want to hear all that. You know, a lot of times men just want to come home, relax, and hear good and sweet things. He don't want to hear complaining, because he probably heard that all day at work. He come home where love's supposed to reside, where love is. And if you're not having a loving home, then he's going to try to go out there where love is. And love should be home. You know, he should look forward to coming home, not resent coming home. So you create an atmosphere where your husband love coming home. And man, you create an atmosphere where your wife love coming home. If you're home more than she, create an atmosphere for one another. You treat her like a queen, and women, you treat your man like a king, because you're royalty. Because we come from royalty. That's the King of Kings. That's Yeshua HaMashiach. And I pray this bless you. And I pray that God be with you. May His light shine upon you. In your name, Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ. Have a good day.